I just wanted to talk to you about some organizational things that have helped me in the kitchen, and I hope that they're really helpful to you as well. So when I bought my house, I thought, wow, that's a nice big kitchen that I have. I didn't really investigate just how useless a lot of this space was. So let me show you some of the stuff going on in my kitchen and some of the things that I've done to remedy some of these issues that I have, and hopefully they'll be of help to someone else. So this is my kitchen. It looks like there's a lot of space everywhere. It looks like there's a lot of cupboard space to me. There's cupboards down below here and all kinds of things. But let me show you the reality of this kitchen. It was actually a lot of unusable space. So one of the things that was so difficult with this kitchen, if you look at these cupboards, it looks like, wow, there's lots of cupboard space. But when you open them up and you look inside, there's actually, everything is so high. Now, even this second shelf here, it's so high. So one of the things that I did is I put in some revolving little, I don't know what these things are called, but I bought two of these. I have two of these that hold my most active spices that I have. And because it's so hard to even reach the second shelf here, I put a lot of my other spices in a box. So let me show you. So this second little container, I can actually pull this in and out of the top shelf, and I have just all kinds of like larger containers of cinnamon and loose spices, you know, things that are too big to really fit inside of these two small revolving shelves that I have. And I can just put these up in my kitchen cupboard pretty easy. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see this very good, but basically all I do is I take this container and I just push it up here, and voila, I can take it down and up, and then I just have some containers that I can reach on the very edge that I'm able to utilize this, and the top shelf I can't reach at all. The top shelf works out okay because my husband's 6'5", so he's able to go up into the top, and he basically uses all the top shelves. So one of the things that I did as well for my cups is that I hung one of these cup holders. So I was able to put the smaller cups hanging from these little holders, and then the larger cups I have down below with my coffee filters. So this is where I keep my everyday plates and bowls, and then I have the larger bowls and things that I use on the second shelf, and then the top shelf is just things that I have to have my husband help me with. But this actually works really good as well. I bought these over at, I think it was Big Lots. I got these two little, they're just kind of like a metal rack to hold bowls, and I basically just stack the smaller plates below, the larger plates below. I keep all of my bowls in the middle, and then I have my larger bowls on top. And I actually have a little area here. I'm in the process of washing them, but I keep the kids' plastic plates right here. Even this, I use this is basically a file, a little independent file that I keep my lids in. These are just my Tupperware bowls. I can pull all of them down when I need something, and that seems to work pretty good for me. I have a little coffee cup holder. These are my everyday mugs that I use for my little coffee station. That works super good for me. Then I have this fun little bread box. It works out really good. I keep my bread in here, and I have a little area on top that I have my most active spices, my salt, my seasonings. These are the things I use every day. And then let me show you what I do with my drawers and my cupboards below. They were the biggest nightmare. So I have these big oversized drawers where when I started putting stuff in here, I just couldn't find anything. So what I did was I bought these little they're kind of like a wood bamboo separator, and I can put them anywhere in the drawer I want to make the drawers smaller, larger. I keep knives and a few things here. I keep my tongs and canning things in here, along with can openers and scissors. And then I have my small day-to-day things I use in here, like my measuring spoons and garlic press. And this basket works out just perfect. And although it probably looks like a big mess to some people, I know right where everything is. It's really convenient for me. So these little wooden drawer separators were a huge help to me. Now these cupboards, they're so deep, I could not reach anything other than what was here in the very front of the cupboards. I installed these little pull-outs on every single one of my cupboards. I think I have 8 of those. And I'm actually able to pull everything out, see what I need. I'm able to use all of my containers. If you look in here, I've got just room for everything. I use these things all the time, and it's just so handy. I have all kinds of little containers I put things in. I can reach everything. These have just been a godsend for me, and they were very easy to install. And like I said, I put them in all of my cupboards. These are all my baking pans, my rolling pins, cake decorating. I mean, you name it, I have it in here. And it's been a life changer for me. I can reach everything in my cupboards, and it's so easy and convenient now. I actually put these same pullouts in where my pots and pans are, and I'm able to use those really conveniently. And then I have another oak cabinet that I put here that I can have all my cookbooks, my mixing bowl, and I have some pullouts down below as well. The other thing I did, I had a coat closet that was not being used, and it's right off the kitchen. I live in Southern California, so hardly anybody wears a coat. But what I did was I had my son install these shelves. I think I've got 5 of them, and I have all my appliances in one place. So I don't have to worry about storing appliances under the cupboards. Everything that I have for appliances is here. All my canning, all my things for the garden, everything. It is super, super, super convenient. And this was very easy to do. So once everything was organized in my kitchen, there was actually a lot more space than it looked like. A lot of the things I still can't use the top shelves to any of those cupboards, but because I have everything organized so good, it's just made it very easy. I am able to store everything that I have in these cupboards, in these drawers. I have my appliance closet, my bread container. I just have everything right here handy where I need it, and everything has a place. So I'm going to link all these things that I have used in my kitchen organization that may be of help. If anyone out there is having the same kind of challenges, if you have any ideas you could share, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm open to everything. I am constantly looking for ideas and ways that I can organize my kitchen, my bathrooms, everything. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this is helpful if you have an organizational problem in your kitchen. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or share my videos with people who you think might also need a little bit of help with their organization. This took me a little while to do, and like I said, I think overall I have 8 of the pullouts in my regular cupboards. I have 2 with the pots and pans, and then I have 2 additional ones in my oak cabinet. So I've got about 12 pullouts, which have provided me unbelievable space. And if you don't think they help, they're super easy to measure. They're super easy to put in. It's a matter of just, if you've got a drill and a screwdriver and you can, follow some simple directions, they're not hard to do. So have a good afternoon, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.